I feel really heartbroken. It still just don't seem real to me.
Raw emotion for one Toledo woman. She's still got questions after her and her fiancé were hit by stray bullets in 2022. She survived, but her fiancé was killed. Michael Sandlin joins us in studio tonight. So what else did she have to say to you, Michael?
Well, Jeff, Alexis Quillen wants justice. She was robbed of the love of her life, Travis Glenn, seemingly for no reason. So when Quillen and I visited Glenn's gravesite today, we talked about loss, trauma, and still wanting her fiancé's killer behind bars.
It feels like yesterday to me. From flashbacks to just not knowing why. He was my best friend, and within seconds, he was just gone.
October 15th, 2022. Quillen still gets nightmares about that morning. The morning the love of her life and the father of her children was taken from her.
We were sitting in the living room. My son was playing on the game. My other two was sitting on his lap. I just remember hearing noises, like something flying through the house. I told my kids to get to the ground because he was sitting on the couch. And I looked up and he was hit, and it was bad.
A drive-by shooting, bullets not meant for them, tore into their home and took the life of Glenn. At the time, Quillen hadn't even realized she was hit too. A graze on her cheek that left a permanent reminder of the day. But the damage done goes much further than skin deep.
It took me into depression. I can't explain the toll that it's taken on my life. It traumatized my kids for sure, and broke their heart.
Now, nearly 3 years later, those emotional scars still aren't healed. Quillen says she comes here to Glenn's grave at Woodlawn Cemetery every week, and sometimes every day, updating her best friend on all the life he's missing.
I talk about what I'm going through, what I miss about him.
But life isn't getting any easier. Quillen's mother has since passed away, and she now wears her mom's wedding ring on a chain next to the engagement ring Glenn had given her. Quillen says until Glenn's shooter is brought to justice, she won't be able to truly find peace. But when the case will be solved always seems further and further away.
The detective told me that he had the evidence to piece the puzzle together, and now 2 years later, nothing has been said. Even my kids ask me, if they found the person or not.
Quillen says she'll keep fighting until the day she can get answers, believing it's what Glenn would have wanted. But until then, she mourns. Not just the loss of her life partner, but the loss of a future taken away from her and her children.
My sons can never go to basketball games or football games or anything with their dad. My daughter will never have daddy-daughter dance or anything like that, and it's not fair.
Now, I reached out to TPD to see if they have any recent breakthroughs in the case. They tell me right now they have no updates.
Michael, question for you. Quillen has said that she knows who the shooter was trying to hit. Did she tell you?
Yeah, Jeff. She says a 16-year-old had run into her yard that morning, and he was the one the shooter was trying to kill. In fact, she says he was hit and was later questioned by police, but refused to give answers, keeping this case in the cold. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin, WTOL 11.